Hi. So I was able to mark out the drawing for the other plane, the Spaceship 2-1 that you saw flew in the other video. So now I'm going to demonstrate how I put that one together. So I follow a lot of the steps of the first one. So I'm just going to go through all of them just so there's clarity. So the first one obviously is just getting the middle fold right on this line. The next one is getting these two pieces. Yeah, and all depending on how each kid, or each person folds these can slightly affect how it flies, but for the most part it's the same, so there's not too many changes in it. I'm just trying to make it as clear as possible. So anyway, after I do that, then I go over this line right here, and then just fold it over right here, and I try to line it up right in the middle of that, so it should be relatively at the corner points. And then the next one that you see is this one right here, this line. If you can get it, I'm just gonna pull this corner over here. Alright, I'll go over. So it's that one right there. And then on the other side as well. So it's this part right here. And obviously, if there needs to be markings on the other side, or however Galactic Unite wants to modify this, it's completely fine. However makes it easier. I'll send the scanned copy of it, and then we'll go from there. But anyway, the next step is, I believe, folding this over, right? Yeah. Right, I got it folded on this part right here. And this on this line right here. All the way out to this line, this outer line. Same thing with the other side. So all these lines are lined up on here, so then you're gonna take this right here, fold it this way. Should relatively be the same length for both wings. If they're not, you can still try to adjust some things, like, because this, as you can see, it's not completely level, but it shouldn't change it too much. Okay, then the next thing I want to do is bend it on this line, or this line right here. Try to line it up as much as I can. Do the same thing for the other side. And yeah, this is where you would see the difference if the wings actually lined up. So you might have to like adjust it a little bit. So after I do that, then I want to go on this line right here, and I want to bend it back down. So it should be the top part of it, and it should touch near the bottom of this edge. But not all paper planes are going to be made the same. Okay, and then there's finally this line, or better looking on this way. So it's just this corner should bend up to there. There's a reason for that in a minute. And then same thing on this edge. All the way till it hits the tip. Doesn't want to go that way. There we go. Okay. Now, what you want to do is you want to just cut this part out. So, just following this line. Once again, I'll definitely send this out. Actually, probably just easier to do this. Try to have it as straight as possible so you cut the same on both sides. Obviously, they're not going to be perfect, but yeah, so it's going to go all the way to this part, this piece, and then the other part's going to cut this way. Keep going up, and then it's going to come back this way. Okay. Now, this is the final shape of it, so the only thing you have to do now is instead you have to bend these fins back. Same with this edge. I think this was the one that didn't want to agree with me. There you have it. So that's the main shape of it, how it's supposed to look. And then if you want to make little tiny adjustments, these little flabs right here, you can bend backwards and forwards to give it a little tiny adjustment.